Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, they're only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. Hey, XD! Tracker's here, Cesaro's in, Lick's box, Logan, Michael Tannock's back, Steven's in, Dango's, Hannah, Blooper Doop, Katsuki Bakugo, Monkey D. Murderer, Red Devil 101, oh, went by too fast, Lick's evil, Lazengan, Katsuki, I already saw, Kawaki, hey, Milag, wrong hole, hey, Ram6, Jake Trump, Flame is here, Distant One, Wolverine's back, Midoriya, young Deku. Poppy Black isn't my favorite ginger. I was writing, damn it. I don't know about you, Poppy. Whenever I was writing, especially back, in the days when I was doing screenwriting, as much as might be actively writing, I was always looking for distraction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're working on. For some reason, with writing, you're always looking for a distraction. Well, good to have you, BW. Doing good, Evil Dan. The reason the title came up today is over at the Goosh I was watching, Gurren Lagann. Now, not surprising, something would take me a while. It takes me a while to be separated from having watched an entire anime till it starts to really settle in and give me an idea of where I'm going to rank it. As of right now, I put Gurren Lagann probably right near the middle of the pack of the anime I've seen. However, the ending is right up near the top. And I am a huge nerd about endings. No matter what I'm watching, whether it's movies, TV, anime, whatever, I like a good solid ending. And Gurren Lagann has one of the better endings I've seen so far. The way it all tied up, not just because, you could say it was a happy ending. It was definitely a bittersweet ending. It's not, you can't call it strictly a happy ending, especially with Nia, having to be filtered away in much the same way that we lost half of the universe to Thanos. So you can't really say it's a happy ending. It was just a really good ending. So you're gonna PC Gamer says you're gonna love Hunter x Hunter's ending. It's so hard. The only reason I haven't given in and just binge watch Hunter x Hunter till the end, and recorded them all in advance, is I just don't have the time during my day. Because every goddamn day when I get done watching the episode, I don't want to do anything else but watch more. I can't wait to see how this ends. We only got about 5 episodes left or so. Bebop's got a great ending. Majin Vegeta's sacrifice. See, and this is a good conversation to have because we don't have to worry about spoilers. Just saying that a series has a good ending certainly isn't a spoiler. That's interesting, Licks, because as you guys know, Bebop's coming up at the Goosh really soon. It's after Super, we got Yu Yu, then Bebop. So that's cool. That's good to know. You see, you guys are really got me even more jazzed up for Hunter x Hunter. I like Alaka, and more so, I just really like the relationship between Killua and Alaka. Hold on, I'm just trying to see some more. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah, that ending was awesome too, Conrad. Yes, I agree on that one. Yep, really well done ending. Yu Yu has a great ending too. Well, goddamn, I've got all the all the stellar endings upcoming then, because obviously Yu Yu's coming right up too. What is a waifu? It's your anime girlfriend. Who is your anime girlfriend, basically? Midoriya says, of course, my anime ending is the best. Code Geass is a good, strong ending too. Shippuden ending was good. Yep, Shippuden's ending was good. Alex says One Piece's ending. Oh wait, yeah, we're gonna be a while on that one. No doubt about it. Death Note. Goddamn, this is cool because Sin says Death Note best ending, and of course Death Note is coming up right after Bebop. So I got it. M says, I'm a cunt. It's good to acknowledge it. I'm with you, M. It's like, it would be like me arguing the fact that I'm a douchebag, should someone call me one. It's like, well, all the evidence is in everyone else's favor. I am a douchebag. Dragon Ball Z. I'll tell you what, though, Milag, GT, I only watched GT in clips like I did Z. But everybody kept telling me with GT, you at least have to watch, because I knew the characters and everything. So they said, given that, you got to watch clips of the ending. And yeah, the ending was really, really good, actually. Yeah, a lot of people said at that time, even people that hated GT, which there's a lot of, did say to me that they did like the ending. Does Patreon work with prepaid Visa? I don't know for sure, Sword. I'd tell you if I knew. I think so, because I think people in the past have mentioned to me that they used them, but I can't guarantee it. Wolverine says, Straight Outta Compton, best anime movie ever. Let's see. Hudson got a boss ending on both sides, Ultimate and regular. Really, Joel? Now there's another one coming up. Wow. That's really cool if you guys think about it. Those of you who know what the upcoming schedule is, you guys have pretty much covered it immediately, which makes me feel good because, again, I can't even say levels because all the videos at the Goosh now are at that same level, but we have like 3 different lines of videos, I guess the best way to put it up. And in the one line, we got Super, Yu, Bebop, then Hellsing Ultimate, and Death Note. They've all been mentioned. And now we're finishing up, I finished watching it today. They'll be posted over the next 2 days. We're finishing up Gurren Lagann, and then we've got what's after? I gotta get my list here of what's next. Yes, Food Wars, then Testament of New Sister Devil, and of course we're doing Mob Psycho 100 and Samurai Champloo at the Goosh as well. From Alpha Centauri's Goosher 100 videos, he's sponsoring them. But a lot of what I just listed here has already been mentioned. Angel Beats ending. It starts sad but gets better. Angel Beats. Boy, Marvel Knight, I haven't heard anybody mention that one in quite a while. And the only reason I say that is back during the reaction video streams, it used to get mentioned a lot. And now until you just mentioned it again, it kind of escaped me. Big deal. It's not hard to escape my memory. But I had forgotten about it. But that used to get mentioned quite a bit. New Sister Devil is perverted as fuck. Monkey D. Madara says, I'm on board then. Yes. You too. Yeah, Angel Beats. It used to get mentioned quite a bit. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm struggling with that one, Justin, because some things had led me to believe that we might be able to, because I'm looking for a series we might be able to actually do on YouTube still. And I had been led to believe that we might possibly be able to do that one on YouTube. But now I've run into some other information that maybe we can't. That's actually, I'm glad you brought that up. While you're here, does anybody have any details on the notion of doing Avatar: The Last Airbender as regular reaction videos on YouTube? Does anybody know anything about that? Where the company stands? Has anything been said specifically? That would help me out a lot. There's so little information you can actually glean looking these things up. JoJo, I haven't seen Jesto. Braxton, Spaz Kid, is just recently, over the last couple months, started watching it, and he's just completely sold. It's his favorite anime of all now. Nick would strike him down, Chrome says. That's what I've heard from some people. And a lot of people have done it, but what I'm seeing, Justin, for some reason, some people are getting over with it, and others I see have gone to doing like we do with My Hero Academia, where they have to do redirects because they've been struck down. No, Super I'm not done with yet, Kowalski. What did I watch today? At 83 or 84. Avatar is just as garbage as Boruto. It's filth. You don't like it, Wolverine? See, I know a little bit about Avatar back from when it was originally airing there, and Spaz Kid was into it. He was just little at the time, but very little about it. Strike him down with the strength of Zeus on your ass. See that? I was hoping that we could do that do Avatar on YouTube, but now I'm got my doubts. Let's see. And it's not even so much, it's just a matter of are there any companies? What happened with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because they struck that one immediately too. All I can figure is after I counterclaimed it and won, I don't know if they looked at what we were doing and said, okay, well, that's, this probably fits within fair use, or he's not stealing anything from us because it is a true reaction video. Whatever, they just backed off. They just said, okay, go ahead and do it. I wish there was a way to get a hold of these companies, because I've tried in the past and you can't, and talk to them and say, listen, I can do this within fair use anyway, but if I do it with your blessing, within the videos, I'll include your own commercial for whatever you want. Whatever your company is working on now, I'll promote it within the videos, and it works well for everybody, but you can't get a hold of them. The best... yeah, Jojo Justo, he's... again, Brax has got me... He keeps telling me I have to watch JoJo at some time. Don't compare Boruto to Avatar, you cunt, Thorfinn says. Well, thanks, SCP. I appreciate it. Absolutely. These companies obviously don't speak the English. I got a new phone. Old one broke. I'm back. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're here, Dewey. Avatar is a Western production. Yeah, see, it's so tough, Summer, because, again, I'm seeing some people seem to be able to do it, put them up, and then others, it seems like, well, not seems like, I've seen where they've had to, like, take them into hiding type thing because they aren't allowed to do them. I don't know. Sasuke Uchiha. Korra sucks as much as me sucking Orochimaru off. Now, Korra, that's, because the only name I remembered, it was years ago, and I only watched a little bit of, Last Airbender as Spaz Kid was watching it. Korra is the girl, right? Am I correct? She was the female lead in Airbender. Corey in the House is best anime. Who is the contender for favorite Dragon Ball character? Yanis. Did I say that even closer, right? Yanis asks. For me, well, it had been initially when I was watching the abridged, it was Krillin. Then so much, so I don't know. It's between Michael. There's Evangelion. Everybody says they hate the ending. Isn't it Bleach? I think Bleach is the other one that a lot of people have issues with the movie The Last Airbender. Oh, okay. Oh, I've heard terrible things about the movie The Last Airbender. I don't even think I've ever heard anything good about The Last Airbender. Fat Bull is cool. I like fat people. I like the childlike characters. I especially like the child, obviously, because I like Fat Bull and I like Grand Zeno. I like the childlike characters that are actually badass, which obviously Fat Boo's a fighter. Grand Zeno is Grand Zeno and can just erase a universe. So I don't know, I just always like that. Naruto's ending, Shippuden's ending was good. It was good, Dragon Blade. Yeah, it was very good. Let's see. You guys should Bill Nye the Science Guy is an educational anime that you should watch. Bleach openings and endings. Bleach has great ones. That I can tell you. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up about openings and endings. I will say this. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoy the openings and endings of all the anime. I haven't gotten quite as into them as I know a lot of you guys are until recently. As far as openings and endings, I have one clear favorite. The ending the opening of the during the Chimera Ant arc on Hunter x Hunter. I can watch that and listen to that over and over, and I'm stunningly good. Really underrated comedy anime is called Level E. I've never heard of that one, Lachlan. It is written by the same guy as Hunter x Hunter. Oh wow, and Yu, but nobody seems to have heard of it. It's a sci-fi comedy about aliens living on Earth. Really? Yeah, I don't. Again, my memory is shit, but I don't remember hearing that name at all ever. Level E. I'm just hold on, just a second, guys. I'll be right back to the chat. That just interests me because it's untypical for me to absolutely not have heard of anything, even in conversation. Is it? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just going to the wiki page. Comics science fiction manga series by Yoshihiro Togashi. And begins living as a high school student. Along with its short length and more realistic art style, the story of Level E focused more heavily on humor than Togashi's more famous Yu Yu and Hunter x Hunter. The plot Earth has been populated by thousands of aliens all over the galaxy. While the other aliens are aware of the presence. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm honestly really surprised that I'd never heard that name before. Typically, most everything is at least mentioned to me at some point. Huh. Level E, and I certainly like the writing of Hunter x Hunter. I'm sure I will. You will find out soon. Last arc of Bleach, Sasuke Kuchiya says, but Bleach still my favorite. And that's an interesting take because I hear that sentiment a lot too. A lot of people, exactly that sentiment as a matter of fact, a lot of people do not like the way Bleach ended. They say it ran out of gas at the end, but they say, and this is just feedback I get, it was so strong prior to the ending that they don't care. It was that good. Yeah, that Level E, that actually sounds interesting, particularly knowing now who wrote it. I've never heard of that. Justin says, have you reacted things by the same company and had probs? No, wait, I gotta break that down. I know you have limited. It's a pain in the ass. You have limited characters. Have you reacted things by the same company and had probs? I don't think so, Justin. Neither of those sound familiar to me at all. By the same company and had probs. The gang here serves as my memory. If I have and I've forgotten, they'll tell you. It's terrible that you guys have become my memory. I have. Well, you guys see it in the videos and stuff. I always have to ask you. Well, I think I saw. Did I see? Yeah, it goes on all the time. I don't think so though, Justin. Neither one of those names sounds familiar to me. Let's see. Senran Kagura, Marvel Knight. That I don't remember what I know about it, but that name I've heard before. That's why I was surprised at Level E, because I'd never even heard that name. Okay, it won't interrupt you guys. I gotta reload this page again. YouTube's fucking up on me. I can't see if our stream's going out good because it froze up on me. Okay, here we go. I just gotta center all this for you guys again. That's all. Top chat, live chat. I'll make sure we're all centered. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. Chicago Jayhawk, good to see you again, pal. Oh, I'm glad you came back. We haven't had as many streams lately. I've just been out of time. Parasite the Maximum is great. Yeah, I've heard that one. I've heard about 1,000 subs. Let's see. Dan TDM says I've been on your channel since 1,000 subs. Wow, that's going way back. And I love Best of the Pink Guy. God damn it. Papa Frank was so cool. Grandpa at Disneyland. Brandon, too. You bringing that up. I'm glad you brought that up. I had something else I wanted to ask you guys about. Marvel Knight says that's the one where the girls' clothes rip off when they use their powers and win battles. I like that storyline. I like that. Of course, that goes on in Keijo somewhat. And, of course, we got Issei with his... I always forget the name of the ability, but the ability where he can knock their clothes off. So, yes, that's an angle I genuinely enjoy. That's reacted to Nickelodeon shows before and had... Oh, okay, I got you, Chrome. No, I haven't. I've never reacted to anything from Nick prior, so I don't know how that would fly. Check my next message. It's a possible explanation. Okay, Michael. I will. Chrome, was it? Yeah. Chrome thinks she had it squared away, but yes, I will. I'll watch for it. And then I want to ask you guys. I got some stuff. I'm debating what else, because I like posting at least once in a while stuff for that Bears game last night. I can imagine Jayhawk. My son-in-law is a huge Bears fan. I felt so bad for him. But let me watch for Michael's next post. In the meantime, I know I don't have much time, but I do like on occasion posting things at the YouTube channel, sometimes other than reactions. I want to get you guys' take on some things I've been thinking about. Just see what you guys think. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Bruno. The series of Papa Frank? I'm not sure what you're asking, Dan. I've done a lot of Papa Frank's videos. We've reacted to a bunch of them. Like I say, I love them. Oh, okay. Michael says, I believe they're asking you if you've reacted to something else controlled by the same company that controls Avatar without issues. Okay, that's what Chrome thought too. Yeah, again, I haven't, so I don't know what'll happen there. The only thing I have to go by is other people's experiences with Avatar, and that seems to be really mixed at best. So I was playing my favorite balls, and my mom said, "Sebastian, put your balls away." So I said, "My name's not Sebastian, you fucking cunt." And she beat the shit out of me. I came anyway. Jeez. Hey, what do you guys think? A few of the things I've been thinking of doing here or there are, I'm thinking about possibly bringing back and I've got the next one lined up if I decide to do it, the Old White Man dramatic readings that we used to do. Those were fun. And if I do, the next one's going to be Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen there. I've also had some other ideas for stuff I was thinking about possibly doing. Something came up on Twitter last night that reminded me how obnoxious I find it and it's been going on for years, but I'm sure you guys see it as well. When you have YouTubers that will try and make a name for themselves just by tearing down established YouTubers, so they can just try and get heat from somebody who's already had success on YouTube. That just, it drives me nuts because it's so sleazy and it's so cheap and easy. And I was thinking about, I would like to do something that takes the absolute opposite stand on that and just do a series talking about favorite channels that I do enjoy. Because I like talking about that type of stuff anyway. We talk about things like that in here all the time. And I thought it'd be just kind of a refreshing change from every time somebody else's channel gets mentioned, it's always because somebody's trying to call them out. Would you guys even be interested in videos like that? Sasuke says, the anime That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is an awesome anime. I have heard that name. Season 1 is still ongoing, but the MC dies and gets thrown in an unknown world. Main character, really? That time I do remember that that name, Sasuke. I don't remember what I looked up on it, if anything, but I do remember hearing that name. Somebody else was saying that it's good. Yes, sir, sounds cool. I like that idea. I feel the first bid would be on RDC. I was thinking about it already, Jayhawk. First one would probably be if not RDC World, would probably be Brandon, because I love Brandon, and that's not to. And I would explain that in the videos. I'm not ranking how I like the channels. I just want to do videos on channels that I like. Plus, I thought it'd be fun too if I do that. It's a good way to find more channels, because then in the comment section, people will say, well, what about this one? What about that one? And there's some that I like that I think you guys will find it surprising that I like them, and I thought that might be fun as well. Let's see. I heard about that, Igor. The ending of DxD's third season is non-canon. The author became so mad. I heard about the author changing studios. I think we talked about that on a stream. Hold on, let me make sure, guys, I didn't miss any super chats while I was talking there. But yeah, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, I know somebody mentioned that to me before. Last I saw Thorfinn, PewDiePie's holding pretty strong on the top, isn't he? Because when, the whole thing started, and I've said it before, I like PewDiePie. I think he's a good dude. When the whole thing started, that whole, subscribe to PewDiePie campaign started, it seemed like he got a nice little bump, and he's been holding the lead. I haven't looked over the last week or so I don't know if it's closed down, if the gap is closed or what. Oh, excuse me. There's a video on YouTube describing the exact way that Bleach's fall happened. If you like how I DM it to you so you have a full understanding. The only thing is, Straga, the only reason I don't watch things like that is because I never know. The anime we watch is all suggested by our crew at the Goosh, and I never know. That might be upcoming, that I might be watching it at some point, so I don't like to take a chance on spoilers. It's the only reason I don't watch things like that. The song the other day about big dicks would make a good dramatic reading. I don't know, Milog. I don't know. Typically, the best dramatic readings are either ones that are a serious song that have, over the top lyrics, a lot of hip hop, or something again like Call Me Maybe that is not in any way, shape, or form supposed to be edgy, or it's certainly not supposed to be offensive, and when in the reading, the naivete of the reader makes it that way. So those seem to be the best ones to use. Anything new at the Goosh today, Straight White Mail? So far today, we've just it's been a Dragon Ball Super episode and Hunter x Hunter episode. God damn, I just, like I said, I'm so charged up for these final few episodes of Hunter x Hunter. I can't even tell you guys. Old Man reading. I think we did Anaconda. Or no, it wasn't. Now you got me wondering, Chrome. Did I do Anaconda? No, I might have that. I had, when I was doing them, I had a list. Anaconda might be on the list. I know there was something about that. Hold on, let me look at something. Let me check real quick. I don't think I did Anaconda, but I know there was something in relation to the old man dramatic readings, but I think I had it on a list. Let's see. I'll double check. Yeah, okay, so I didn't do it. So it just had to be on a list I have. Okay, here's here, I got something here. Hold on. I got that pulled up there. Okay, I got that pulled up there. Pulled up. Want some ecchi? Check out Trinity 7 has the main character Arata, who, when he uses his power, dispels the girl's power, which erases her clothes. Again, I like that because Issei's got a similar ability to that, and it's one of my favorites. Yes. Yeah, it was a different song. You're right, Hi. I can't remember what it was though. Ram Ranch. We talked about it before, Chrome, during a live stream before. Ram Ranch came up. As a matter of fact, we watched it during a reaction video stream. Code Geass has the best ending. Now, see, a few people have said that, Master Psychonus. A lot of people are saying Code Geass is not only an excellent anime, but that it has a stunningly good ending. You gotta go, Marvel Knight? Okay, thanks for being in. Well, you could, pal. First episode of the fourth season retcons the Juggernaut Drive episode. Since how Issei turned back was also non-canon. Yeah, I had read about that, Igor. Or not, I'm sorry, not read. Somebody had told me that he had switched production companies for the fourth season because of those issues. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me pull. Get the fuck out of here. Let me put on my headset for a second, guys, just so I can keep track of, so I can hear too. For those of you who don't know what they are, hold on. I'll put it right up in front of my ugly face. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I'll show you guys a quick section of one of that. This is the format we did the Old White Man dramatic readings in. I think it's okay to do some of these on the live stream because the guy who made these videos is a douchebag, but I don't think they'll take him seriously enough if he files a copyright complaint against us. So let's try it. Let's see. Oh, these I only put up. Yeah, I only put that information up there because some people couldn't understand the fact that these things are directed. The humor's directed at me, not the artist. Here, I'll just let you guys hear a little bit and see what you guys think. No, actually, that name isn't Cupcake. It's Cupcake. There's a lot of K's. This is the Old White Man dramatic readings. It ends in AKKE. That looks just like a word that somebody said to me the other day on the internet. I was talking with this person, and they said that I have to put up with this guy's face, which is unpleasant. KKE, and I didn't know what that was. I thought it was probably complimentary. It probably meant like icing or frosting, something that I would want to be covered in. But then they said I should drown. Something I want to be covered in. Go on with the reading. Okay, you don't have to use the F word. All right. I'll go on. It's what? Kakaki. Okay. And he told me I should drown in bukkake. I'll have to look that up later. It sounds like it's probably just like a Japanese salad dressing. Japanese salad dressing for me. So, Cupcake. Cupcake and her rendition of Deep Throat, her writing. And then it begins. Hump me, fuck me. Daddy better make me choke. You better. Wow. Cupcake seems friendly. Hump me, fuck me. She is so nice. All right, so that's basically. I don't know how many of you guys have seen it. Those are the Old White Man dramatic readings. Hold on, let me take that down. So for any of you who didn't know what the hell we were talking about, and probably still do not know, Lifer says, my back's been fucked since November. Help, please. What you do to your back, pal? Is it an injury, or is it just something YouTube when they say, yeah, that would be perfect YouTube to hit me with a strike for showing that. The old fuck is going to take down the stream. Hold on a second, guys. I just want to make sure. Okay, I didn't miss any. You know what? I missed a few in there. I just like to make sure I don't miss. Okay, I did see everything. So what happened to your back, Lifer? I'll get rid of that. Is it just something that started, or was it, like I say, was it from a known injury? Let's see. This guy says, what about this guy's ears? Yeah, if I did copyright strike myself, yes, YouTube would clearly be dumb enough to go through with it. There's no question in my mind about that. Igor, I'll be doing over at the Goosh, I'll be reacting to the 4th season of DxD as soon as they make the uncensored version available on the official release site. I don't know why it's taking so goddamn long. Yes, Best Kid is still on break, Jayhawk. Him and a buddy of his are downstairs right now. They're doing some gaming downstairs because his buddy's got to go back to school next week. We're actually, or no, he actually starts his classes this week because we're going to run him back down to his school tomorrow. Kotura-san Summer has a bullied child main character, but with a perverted friend I think you would like. God damn, there's so much anime out there to be seen. I'm never going to get to all of it. It sucks. I think you can copyright strike yourself, Jeff. Why not? Working within YouTube's perverse guidelines, that certainly wouldn't be the weirdest thing that happens on a given day. Sekirei, yeah, strike. That's Sekirei. All the episodes are up at the Goosh. That's our Patreon. Our community there is known as the Goosh to me, so I always forget to mention for people that may not know what it actually is. But yes, over at our Patreon, I watched all of Sekirei. That was fun. Let's see. My ass has been fucked forever, Sasuke Kuchiha says. But we know why that is. We're trying to determine why Lifer's back is screwed, though. Lute says YouTube has some serious copyright fetishes. Anything is possible. That falls under the sad but true category. Excel World has a really satisfying ending. Yeah, that satisfying is a good word for it, Lute. How I felt about the conclusion of Gurren Lagann. It just really all came together well, because you can't. Again, it's not just you guys. A lot of you guys have seen the anime, so you know it's not just a straight up happy ending. You know, let's feel good and sing Kumbaya off into the sunset. It's very bittersweet, but it just really, really done. Well done. It's really, really done. Have I finished My Hero Academia? Well, I'm caught up. I mean, in the anime until the new season comes out, not until, what is it, October now, I think. That's what everybody's saying, Thomas. Everybody's saying Cowboy Bebop has a great ending, which gets me psyched up because I had mentioned earlier, I knew we get different people cycling through the stream all the time. And in this topic, a majority, it seems like, of the anime that people have said have great endings are ones that we already have scheduled coming up at the Goosh, at our Patreon. So I'm kind of psyched for that. Can I throw Braxton between two Catholic priests? Sure, Wolverine. He's Catholic, so he gets what he deserves in that case. That follows story like that. Sekirei, Heaven's Lost Property, I haven't seen yet. Sekirei, obviously, I have. See, it's still my favorite titty anime, though, for me, and don't get me wrong, I like Sekirei a lot. It's just DxD, but again, I like the story, but it's not because of the story. I know the titties are good in all of them. It's because of the dialogue and the humor. The interactions between the characters in DxD I just laugh my ass off. Particularly Issei and Kaneko. They're just so goddamn funny whenever they're together. Big Green says, Bebop's ending left me speechless. Yeah, see, now that's perfect because again, for those just coming in after Super, we go to Yu Yu, Bebop, Hellsing Ultimate, and Death Note in that order on that line. and every single one of those got mentioned by somebody as having a great ending. Igor says, cool. And your old reactions to YouTube? I don't know what do you mean, Igor? I'm not sure what you mean there. It's been quite a while. I just haven't had. See, I try and prioritize the things because, again, so little time. And for whatever reason, really surprised me. The as you guys can see, the High School DxD, when I bring them over to the YouTube channel, it obviously has to be a redirect as a review video, are extremely unpopular. I thought everybody really enjoyed it. That's why I brought it over. I thought I'd really enjoy that one. Everybody really enjoy that one. And don't get me wrong, I don't stop doing it because of that, but it gets put lower on the list of when I'm thinking, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. So I just got to remember to bring over another is what I'm trying to say. Also, there's a website that has uncensored version. Yeah, I heard. I prefer, Igor, I like to do the reaction videos from official sites. And I just don't know what's taking. It already, obviously, the uncensored version already exists. I don't know why it's taking so goddamn long to put it out there. I'm dying to see it. Dan says, can I ask you something? Everybody, you guys, the regulars here on the stream will tell you guys can ask me anything at all. High School DxD isn't as big as My Hero Academia or Hunter x Hunter. No, I get that, Chrome. I just thought, again, it's easy for me to get thrown off by it because I really enjoy DxD. And again, not just because of titties. There's lots of titties out there. I just really like it. But it's one of those anime or one of those forms of entertainment, more generally, I think that just happens to be perfectly in my wheelhouse because it's just that type of humor that I like. So I got to understand that just because it hits home perfectly for me doesn't mean it hits home perfectly for everybody else. The My Hero Academia Season 4 trailer, I don't think I saw that yet. Or no, I'm sorry, I did. Yes, I did. Let's see. I see. Thanks. I was just worried many YouTubers have DxD on Patreon, but as we discussed, yeah. Fuck us. Oh, yeah. I understand, pal. I'll try and remember to bring one over. Again, it's not on purpose. It's just I use a priority system as what I see you guys are liking, and I've been thinking about just because I have I just freaking love Hunter x Hunter so much, and it's such a long series, and we're coming to the end of it now. I've been thinking, now here's a question too, for you, this is for you guys, and I see a lot of you are here, for you Gooshers, you guys wouldn't have an issue if I bring Hunter x Hunter reactions over to the channel, over to the YouTube channel. First of all, it would be on redirects, obviously, it's the only way we can do it, or you guys wouldn't see them when they're blocked and struck. If I brought it over, first of all, it would be on redirects. Second of all, most importantly, it would not be every day. It would just be as I can fit another one in. And third of all, it would be if people actually want to see it. I mean, I already have DxD not going up that often because everybody's just not really all that interested. If I find out they're not really all that interested in Hunter x Hunter, I'm not going to have two series over there like that. I would probably just not bother with it. But what I'm asking, I already know the answer to this. You Gooshers wouldn't have an issue with that coming over since it's the Gooshers that supported the making of those, would you? I asked to be polite, but I gotta give the gang over at the Goosh credit. They're very non-typical of internet people in that they're not petty. They're not jerks about it. They're just like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want. Go ahead, let people see it. See Chrome immediately. That's what everybody says. We really do have a good group over there. I think there would be plenty. I mean, well, you know me, Lude. It's my favorite anime ever. I can't imagine people not wanting to see that. But Hi says, yeah, I'd be fine with it. It's never been a major concern for me personally. I don't think you guys give yourselves enough credit. And by this, I mean the Gooshers. We all know how the internet works. That's unusual. The last time we took a poll about that, I think it ended up 88% yes, go ahead and do it. That's insane. A silent voice, yes, I have. I did see a silent voice on my own. Did we post that at the Goose? I don't remember if that was on my own or if I posted that. I might have even posted it, but I did see a silent voice. It was very good. Excellent movie. Hunter x Hunter to YouTube. See, Lifer says it's cool. I can't wait, Phil. I'm so... The only thing stopping me from just binging it to get done with Hunter x Hunter is I don't have the time. Yes, I have the One Punch Man season 2 trailer. I can't wait, Sasuke. I love Saitama. I just that the whole concept. Yeah, I like how he got his powers, and I love the fact that he's frustrated by the fact that he can't get a good fight. I just hey Leyland, good to see ya. Monster Musume, yes. Straga, that one is in full on the Goosh already. Goosh our Patreon. We watched that some time ago. Very good. Monster Musume. Hey, I mean, when you got great big giant like Jello boobies on girls, how can it not be good? I had heard that too. Not that the animation looked like it was going downhill, but that season 2 of OPM was going to be a different studio. Yeah, I had heard about that. The old Berserk has a good dark ending. Joel, a few people when we just had the most recent poll for what we're going to watch next, Overlord won, but Berserk 97 was right behind it. It was down to those two at the end. So I'm given that, I'm pretty sure Berserk will get voted in at the Goosh at some point, because again it finished a strong second this last time. I'll watch Black Lagoon the moment Galahad, the moment they the hentai daddy. Excuse me, the moment they vote that one in. You know, I've seen tons of clips of Black Lagoon and I love Revy. Yeah, so as soon as they voted in, man, I'll be all over that. Castlevania? See, the thing that sticks out for me with Castlevania is I played that. I don't remember which system it was, but whatever system it came out, the very, very first Castlevania game came out on, I played it back then. I haven't played it again since, but I loved it back then. Okay, Poppy, thanks for being in. Yeah, like I say, Thomas, Berserk came in second in our latest poll, so I given that, I feel pretty confident at some point it'll win a poll. Look for your next chat. Okay, Lifer. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I wonder. I don't know if it's about your back or not, but I just was wondering what caused it. Season 2 of OPM isn't done by the same studio, so it's doubtful the animation will be quite on the same level. Yeah, it was wildly powerful, Lude. And to me, that's not a huge deal. I mean, just like anybody else, I prefer the better animation, but again, you know, if it tells the story, I'm on board. Darkslifer says, I was shoveling snow back November and already had a shitty back and went out. Oh, goddamn, that sucks. See, and it's so hard to even, you know, the one thing I know a lot about is injuries, because from my years of wrestling, I've had a lot of them. But it's hard to say with backs because you never, you know, I don't want to give you advice that's going to make it worse, and you don't know if it's structural, if it's muscular, if it's nerve damage. There are so many different things it can be. I can't even, you know, give you my best advice from personal experience or anything. Backs are a bitch. Backs and knees are just the worst because they're generally take so long to heal. You can't function as a normal human being without utilizing them, so you can't rest them. They're a bitch. Back injuries and knee injuries. JoJo, I'm sure Thomas JoJo will get nominated or elected at some point. I have no doubt. 65 to 70, yeah, not here. Today, I was just out just for the stream, and in my car it said the temperature was 21. That's going to be our high for today. Quoting DBZA Geets, I'm back, bitches. Gimster said, it's good to see you, pal. Hunter has best. You guys got me so good. Now, P2 is saying the same thing. I just saw the stream is on. I would say Hunter has best endings. And I'm coming up on the endings. What number did I just watch? 143, I think. Let me look. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I just watched 143, and there's 148, right? So I got 5 to go, and just the way the crescendo it's building towards is amazing. This whole thing with Illumi and Hisoka, and that episode I watched today, God, that goddamn Hisoka. I mean, we all knew he was a freak, but when he's standing there, you know, off into the woods watching the showdown between Illumi and Killua, and his only concern is, who do I want to piss off so I can fight? He's, well, I'll kill Alucard, which will trigger Killua, and when Killua comes at me, I'll kill him, which will trigger Illumi, then I get to fight Illumi. He's just so fucked up. Jeez. And to see the carnage that him and Illumi both laid down on those hunters was just amazing. Where do people vote for us? Over at the Goosh, Thomas, at our Patreon, because we can't do any anime series here at the YouTube anyway. They all get blocked or struck or both. So any anime I bring to the YouTube channel, I will have brought over from the Goosh, and that's where they vote to decide what we're going to do. I may do that. Again, the Gooshers are so good about sharing the things that they've supported over there, and I'm such a geek for Hunter x Hunter. I just like talking about it. I like sharing it. I might do that, bring one episode over to the YouTube channel, see if everybody is game for it, because again, I was surprised with DxD that nobody seemed interested. See if everybody's game for it. If they are, I'll bring a new episode over every few days. I'm not going to do it daily. I already am bringing one over pretty much daily. We miss a day here or there with MHA, but for the most part, it's daily. And see what they think of it over there. But I just like sharing it because it's so much fun to hear what everybody else has to say. Stuart says, Code Geass and FMAB are tied. Yeah, FMAB's freaking ending was phenomenal, too. Assassination Classroom. Now, you're talking about the endings, right, Stuart? Huh. I know a lot of people love Assassination Classroom. That one, again, when we do our favorite anime conversations, that one gets mentioned a lot. Pariston, he's tough, Ryan. Obviously, where I am right now, I've still got several episodes to go, and he's going to be obviously pivotal in them because the vote is still going on. You're right. I think interesting is a good word for it. My initial impression of him is he's a dick. I don't like him because, to me, it was immediately apparent why, with all the top, I forgot what they call themselves, but the top hunters having the association with certain animals, it was immediately apparent why he was the rat. And then, being a big fan of Netero, when I learned that Netero only put Pariston in his position because he didn't like him, it made me dislike him too. But I'm starting to see where I am a little bit more of what he's leveraging here. So it's gonna be real interesting. And any guesses I have are probably gonna be wrong about him. Baki, Vault Dweller, back when we could do the reaction video streams, we watched a lot of clips of Baki because, again, everybody knows my background and said, hey, this is something you'll be interested in. And yeah, it looks really good. P2, good, well put. P2 says, Hunter x Hunter has one anime where a bug dying made me cry. Yeah, I'm with you. That I will say this. There's so many elements. Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime so far. And there's so many individual elements that are my favorites as well, including my favorite relationship, which is Meruem and the little blind girl, of course. That was just insane. That ending scene with the two of them is just off the charts insane. Crazy good. Don't read the comments in the season 4 trailer. People are spoiling the entire arc. All the big things Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any time to read the mangas. I wish I did. Now, with my newfound or relatively newfound anime nerddom, I really wish I had time to read manga. Yeah. As I'm saying, Jay, it's not that I don't want to. I've got a bunch of manga over there that you guys have sent to me, and a bunch of them I want to read, and I just never have time for reading. Steins Gate and FMABs are my number one ending. I just can't choose between them. Steins Gate, that gets mentioned to us a lot. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to play Jump Force. They just added Trunks from Dragon. Oh, I didn't see Boa Hancock. More boobies. Yes. I didn't know about Boa Hancock. Chrome, that's cool. You guys know as soon as I get Jump Force, I'm playing with Killua and Hisoka. FBI open up. Dead Man Wonderland. Boy, I haven't heard that one mentioned in a while, Joel. Starting from that one got mentioned to me on a number of occasions on older streams. I haven't heard that one in a while. D&D? No, I don't play Straka, but actually, Spaz Kid has gotten into it recently. And as a matter of fact, the buddy that's here with him now that they're hanging out gaming is the one that really kind of got it into him because his buddy has DM'd a lot of D&D, and he got Braxton into it. And his buddy's at a really high-end engineering school. This kid is a legit genius. I mean, he's that smart. He's going into medical engineering. I mean, this is a kid that is hoping to someday cure cancer, and knowing his intellect, I wouldn't put it past him. Hancock sounds like a good time, doesn't it, Sasuke? And especially with the titties on Hancock. That's a green screen, Tubby. Suck on these nuts, Wolverine says. Leave me alone. That's funny. Gimster says, okay, I'm going to try and say this word right. Seitokai Yakundomo is an anime that has almost nothing but perverted comedy. Yes. No nudity, however, a buttload of pervy comedy, mostly from the chick. I've always loved perv comedy. And, well, I'm a perv, I guess. But yes, I've always liked over-the-top pervy comedy. That's why when I was doing stand-up, I had limited places that the booking agents would book me because I like pervy comedy. Between the fact that I really like stereotype humor, and on the other hand, I really like pervy comedy, there's a lot of places that did not welcome me and my sense of humor. So yes, Skimster, that's something I would like. Well, Deadman Wonderland's manga has a great ending, Lude says. The anime stopped midway. Really? At a very awkward point. Great anime, but its ending just left off. Oh, that's too bad. It's funny how I've heard about that with a couple different animes, things like that happening, where they just kind of, okay, stop, for whatever reason. How about reacting to manga chapters of Hunter x Hunter after the series? Really interesting. I've thought about that before, Portgas, because I've always wanted to read manga, like I said. So I don't know would the gang, if, in other words, if I made reaction videos to manga, that would allow me to read the manga and incorporate the time that I use making videos as well, so I could do it, because, we're incorporating two things. But how many of you guys would be interested in that, in reading along with a manga with me? Is that something that, I don't know, I just don't know if people would be interested in that as reaction videos. That do manga reactions and reviews, like Geekdom. Yeah, Geekdom, I know he does. He reviews them. I don't know. I don't know if that would be something that everybody would be interested in or not. I'd be up for manga vids, but I'm not the whole audience. Now, how do they go? Just out of curiosity, guys, I see Big Green and Chrome both know about them. How do people go about doing the manga reactions? Do they get digitized versions of the manga and show it on screen to read along, or you just have to have the manga and read along with it? I don't know how they go about it. Sasuke says you should also check Baki out, like Vault Dweller said. It's an anime about street fights. Yeah, I've seen, like I say, Sasuke, when we used to be able to do the reaction video streams, the gang showed me a lot of clips of it, and it looks fun as hell. The fights look great. Pretty gruesome and over the top sometimes on Netflix. Yeah, it does. And I like gruesome over the top fights. Hell, I spent a good part of my life being involved in gruesome over-the-top fights in wrestling. So, yes. Yeah, you wouldn't have to convince me at all. It's just a matter of getting it voted in. I thought it looked really good. Gimster likes the idea of manga vids. Shonen Jump has an online manga reader. Gotcha. I'd be down for manga reads, except I can't read. So, luminary. Yeah, digitized versions, that's how they do it. It's something we could certainly think about, because I want to read manga anyway, but again, it's time. So if I make videos out of what I'm doing, that combines the two things, and I might be able to do it. I'd be cool with manga stuff, but I'm the guy who seeks out and watches reactors and lets players with like 35 views may not be the best based on my opinion. Hi, Dana. Dana? I'll call you Dan? Danny? Danny, we'll say. Family-friendly Simmy. Read manga reactions and give the characters funny voices. Shonen Jump has a new online subscription to access their whole catalog for about $5 a month. Yeah, I don't even mind. The money, like this. Hell, you guys see, because I only like to watch things from official sources, so I have to have memberships to everything. I mean, right now I'm paying for obviously Netflix, Funimation, Verve. What else? Amazon Prime. And I know there's more that I pay for every month to make sure that I have, wherever something is put out, I can watch it from the official source. So, yeah, my monthly anime watching bill is quite impressive. Tristan says, I smell pennies. I eat them, but shit out quarters. Oh, I wish I could do that. Sorry, who am I even more? Hey, Dad, can you pay my bill? Stuck here. Things I gotta do. I like that post, Tristan. I smell pennies, I eat them, but shit out quarters. I like that a lot. God damn it, you guys shouldn't write things like that, though, because you know I'm going to try it. I'm going to end up in the hospital or something. I can't. Peer pressure is a very big deal to me. Secret of Darkness, thank you. I appreciate that. Plus, you'd be able to see the latest Hunter x Hunter arcs. That would be a big plus. And feel the pain of years of waiting for new chapters. That I can say, Chrome, if I were to do something like that, like manga readings, I would definitely want to start out by continuing on Hunter x Hunter. The only thing I'd demonetization. that's a good screen name. The only thing I'd be concerned with is I have no idea how fair use would work for that. For written word. See, the problem you can run into right away is if it's behind a paywall, I'm actually giving away stuff that people are supposed to be paying for. So I don't know how that would work. Now it's just, I don't know. I'd have to say I'd look it up, but to be honest with you, if you've ever looked at it, the fair use section of copyright law is small. So I've got the whole thing memorized. I don't know how that would fit in. Can Karen Papa Dan Papa Frank, I think we're pretty much done with just because Papa Frank is done. Brandon, I'm going to try and get to at some point. Like I say, again, it's time thing. Since Brandon's one of my not only favorite creators, but favorite people, certainly on YouTube. For certain times, yeah, no. Then we started doing Avatar comic read alongside with parts of the pages on a green screen behind them. That's an idea, Luminary. It's easy. I can pop my green screen up right behind me here. I can do that. Still need to chop up the video. Maybe latest Shonen Jump characters are free for the first few weeks. Yeah, I don't. That would be the only sticking point, Chrome. I'd have to figure all that out, but I wouldn't mind doing it because again, I've been dying to read manga. Tristan says, I nearly went to jail legitimately. I told everyone in the Discord chat. It's been a running meme ever since. But am I in jail? You'll never know. I've had a couple of those close calls. I've been lucky over the years. The only things I ever got in trouble for were fighting. I used to get in lots of fights. And sometimes the law would get involved. But I was actually fortunate to be in the old days where what happened a lot of times back then, if you were in a fight, and it was a fair fight, it was two guys, whatever, hooking it up for whatever reason, nobody got jumped, it was a fair fight. The cops would come along, and they would kick the shit out of you some more and tell you to get lost, which was wildly preferable to nowadays where the cops obviously can't do that stuff because everybody's got a video camera and police brutality and stuff like that. They can't take the chance, so they arrest you. Now you're talking a record, all that money you have to pay in fines, bail, whatever the case. I like the old days. The cops would come along, give you a couple good whacks with a nightstick and say, cut it out, you fucking asshole, and they'll go home, and you went home. That's one of the few things that I liked better about the old days than I do the current situation. Podcast says, you would read and we would follow along on our own, or any other way you would like. Just want to see you react to Hunter x Hunter for as long as possible. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, there you go. Sunpatch 94 channel. Right, let me take a look. I'll bookmark that and I'll look it up after the stream. Sunpatch 94, because that's what I'm looking for. Is the way Oh no, that's his Twitter or her Twitter. I don't know which it is. Sunpatch 94 YouTube. Boy, YouTube is slow for me today. Read through. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. I haven't seen. Is this a he or she? I believe it's a she. Oh, jeez. I don't want to assume anybody's gender. But yeah, I'll take a look, podcast, because that's what I wanted to see is how somebody else does it. I don't even know how you'd go about that. Jay, Yuppie, P2, protect the king while I use the bathroom. P2, what should I do if someone attacks? While Yuppie, I stole this from the internet. While you pee. I love bad puns, you guys know that. Chrome says, basically the best way is to have the page behind you on a green screen so you can't see the full thing, and don't show every page similar to how you do anime reactions now. Yeah, you would think that would be okay. I just see I'm running it through too though, but you have to remember, yeah, I'd probably still have to be cut up because I would still be saying word for word something that someone has created. That's interesting. I hadn't, I thought about the potential of doing this, but never really started thinking about the machinations of actually getting it done. So I'll have to think about it some more. I know Tekking 101 does manga reactions as well as his normal manga reviews. Let me look. I'll keep both those channels open for when I'm done here. I can take a look at how they do things. Tekking 101. Tekking 101 YouTube. Jeez, YouTube. I think I just said YouTube is slower than shit for me today. That's the kind of videos he does. The One Piece discussion. Hisoka's Bunji Goom, Hunter x Hunter discussion. Wow, sounds like something I'd be interested in. Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Sounds very interesting, actually. Buggy's importance to the story. Sounds like he's got some. Yeah, sounds like he's got some. Yeah, he'll be an interesting one to take a look at. I'll check him out. Alrighty. Midoriya. No. Right now, let's say Brax is hanging out with his buddy, and they're gaming downstairs. I don't want to interrupt them. They were playing a JoJo game on the PS4. They're both big JoJo fans. I didn't see Wrestle Kingdom. I heard about it. Who's it? Colton. I heard about it. I heard the details from it, but I didn't get to see it. Tristan says you can. He's talking about jail, guys. If anybody just came in, you can leave me here. Just bring me food. The crackers here are toenails. Tastes good, but not very nutritious. Listen, toast get boring real fast. Oh, that's gross. I like it. Anime related channel recommended would be nice. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more because I would love to read manga. King of Lightning does manga reviews. Yeah, I'll look at those ones I bookmarked and see how people go about it. Watching Tekking is well. I just want to basically see Lifer how he goes about things. I'm not going to watch the videos because I don't want spoilage. But just as far as the reading the mangas, see how they go about it. Oh yeah. Oh, I think we all miss Papa Sandro without question. That's a brilliant comedic mind. I don't care what anybody says. Because a lot of people tried to write him off. He's just dick jokes. Well, guess what? Dick jokes is a form of entertainment as well. It's a form of comedy. It's been around for a long time, and he was really good at it. And being good at that is just like being good at anything else. It's not as easy as people like to make it out. Maybe you should. Maybe you shut up mid through the page and let the crew catch up by reading themselves. I just wanted to tell you to shut up and give advice. Gimster. You just wanted to say shut up in a constructive way. I get that. Yeah, I don't know, Gimster. That's what I'm doing though. It's like as we're talking about it, I'm trying to run it through my head how we would do it, but I like that. You just got to think of a constructive way to say fuck yourself or something now too. That's good. Mila, what's wrong with you? So Goto walks into a bar wearing a neck brace. Oh, wait. God damn it. Masako? I always forget how to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm familiar with him. He is one of the voices for TFS and does good. Yeah, I forgot about him. I forgot about his. Oh, excuse me. They'd never dare any of us guys. Everett, that's good. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I got to go. Yeah, it's a little after 3. I still got a bunch of stuff I got to do this afternoon. I got to run out. I got to pick my wife up a computer desk. Hers basically fell apart. It's old. It's not as old as mine, though. Mine's still holding up. But I got to do that, and I'm a little behind on my editing for today. I want to make sure I have videos ready for the Gooch tomorrow. And like I said, I'm running a little bit behind. This is a fun stream, and I will look at those 2 sites. And then, I'll get with you guys and see what you guys think. But I'd be game for reading manga. I gotta make myself comfortable with the idea of keeping it in fair use. So I'll see what I can figure out. But guys, thanks for the stream. As always, it's been a great time. I just really enjoy this to no end. And I'll see you as soon as I can get another one of these, as soon as I can get it up again. But until then, pumfu, let's get sticky stuff all over each other. Because we'll bang, okay? Flashily. But most importantly, oh, you know it's true. Goosh, 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 goosh. Goosh.